What screams I'm insecure? Seeking someone else's acceptance on everything you do. Very self-aware people who are insecure. Babies crying. I mean, geez, learn to care for yourself already. One UPS man ship. I had a roommate who had a friend over and we hit it off. We were going to make plans for coffee until my roommate butted in and said, "I don't share friends, I'm not about that life, it's petty," and turned her nose up and cut me out of conversation. I'm all for everyone connecting, but man, she has this rule that her friends are allowed to hang out together around her but cannot make plans with each other in their own time. You're effing thirsty. High school ended years ago, boo. Chester Bennington, in the song Crawling. Guys who get jealous when a man hits on his woman. If your relationship isn't secure enough to know your woman isn't going to leave you for some catcalling or compliments, you probably shouldn't be in that relationship. Using any of the following words: libtard, kook, snowflake, winning, mega feminazi, SJW. Instagram in general. Deleting and reposting the same photo on Instagram over and over because you didn't get any likes. Not being able to admit when you're wrong. Constantly creating bullshit explanation to make it sound like you were right all along, when you clearly weren't. People who point every flaw they see on other people. Used to work with a guy would scan every customer who walked into our coffee shop and then recite a list of flaws to me, expecting me to agree with him or something. People who pick on others for no reason. Taking shit too personally and accusing people of acting against you when they're clearly just living their lives, not thinking about you. I'm alpha bro, no I'm not crying, you're crying. My dog, every time I leave the house. Being unnecessarily loud or tries very hard to be funny. I used to be very insecure and I did this as a way to get over my fear of speaking in front of people, but now that I'm an adult and don't do it anymore, I can't stand it. Also gossiping or spreading rumors. I never did this one though. People who keep dropping into conversation how much they earn, or how important they are in a company. I really don't care. Constantly talking about something great they have done. I have an acquaintance who apparently does great deeds every day, stops someone from getting knocked over, stood up for someone at work, changed someone's life with advice, stopped an earthquake, punched a dragon, that kind of thing. Reaching for every straw to defend yourself, or attack someone else with. You wasted $5,000 of company money. No, I didn't, that is completely false. If you would have read the report, you would see it was $4,995. You guys heard that right? He said $5,000, but it wasn't, that's not what it says. Oh shit, you sure made me look effing stupid. Craig. I'm an alpha male. When someone tries to look intelligent all the time, to everyone r/I am very smart is full of those people. Had to work with a guy like that. Think of the most annoying person you can possibly have to be around and multiply that by 10. Bragging about how being an asshole is just who you are. HTTP. Musicians who feel like they have to yell their own name in every song. My ex would ask, "Where are you going?" whenever I got up off the couch. It go so bad that if I shifted by way OT reached for the remote, "Where you going? Where are you going?" "Nowhere." "Why?" "I thought you were going somewhere." "Why would you say that?" "Well, I thought you were getting up." "But I wasn't." "Well, it looked like you were getting up." "But I wasn't, I was just reaching for the remote." "Will, you don't need to lie to me." "I'm not. Ugh. I'm going to the bathroom." "See? I told you you were getting up while I... Why do you lie to me all the time?" "Ugh." Reads comments to check if insecure. Nope. Still good. Every story, every anecdote, every discussion. If becomes about them. In my experience. 1. Team members who are territorial about their shared work and duties. 2. People acting tough or picking fights in public. Belittling someone over difference in opinion. Relentlessly stalking a famous person in order to validate your existence. Don't become famous, guys, it brings out the worst in the people around you, and people miles away. No makeup. Has makeup on. I'm not like other girls. Those Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat posts like "Ugh, so effing done with this" that are just clear attention grabs. Making fun of people with disabilities is a 100% guarantee of massive insecurity. People who constantly try to one-up you. People not allowing their SOs to have friends or acquaintance of the opposite sex. Facebook post, sigh, I can't believe this happened. This is seriously the worst. I just don't know how I can go on living. Facebook comments, oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. What happened? Acting like you know everything and refusing accept facts because they don't agree with your opinion. People who find it necessary to have an opinion about others all the time. You don't have to have an opinion and you don't have to care. Let others be. Drives me overly expensive, super jacked up, straight piped truck and floors it past people at any chance they get. Being overly self-deprecating people like that are usually just fishing for compliments. Caring about social media a lot. Posting Instagram stories or Snapchat stories incessantly. It doesn't tell me how interesting your life is, it tells me how much you want other people to think your life is interesting. Constantly feeling the need to clarify you don't care about social media and define unpopular negative opinions as a personality. I know because I used to be this. Constant selfies. My sil is a narcissistic insecure bitch, and going on and on about how amazing they are. Congratulations, you changed your kid's diaper. You totally deserve praise for doing the bare effing minimum required to keep your children. Doing whatever you can do get followers on your boring Instagram page of your daily life. At the end of the day, none of them actually give a shit about you or what you're doing. Pushing your partner down no matter the situation, blaming other for your crap, etc. Constantly referencing something you're very self-conscious about and are convinced everyone else is thinking about too. They're not. Bogging down anything even remotely wholesome with pessimistic, angry remarks. I'm a strong independent woman. None of the badass women I've known have ever said this. Talking about yourself constantly. Not always a sign of insecurity, but every insecure person I know will boast and talk about themselves every chance they get. Adults who insult the physical appearance of others. I matched this girl on Bumble, I added her SC and we agreed to meet on a Monday. Saturday I message her on SC. She never opens it. Sunday I message her multiple times asking if we're still meeting. She never opens it. A week later I message her on Bumble again. WTF happened? And she says I should have messaged her more because she supposedly has a lot of people massaging her and she likes guys to put in the extra effort to stand out. This was a while ago, many marches and many dates ago, but I still think about it because it just came across as so effing vain. I guess just anyone who intentionally surrounds themselves with admirers and acts as if people have to earn their attention by default. That screams insecure. Couples with joint social media accounts. Posting endgame spoilers. Uploading selfies often, all day, every day. Posting photoshopped pictures of yourself to get attention from strangers online. An unnecessarily loud vehicle. The only way they can exert power over someone without going to jail. It's even technically against most noise bylaws, so that makes it better because they are breaking the law. Me, haha, very funny. Car with a super loud muffler and shitty custom paint job, speeding down the street and driving like an ass. People who lie about the crowd size at their inauguration. When people struggle to compliment or just merely accept that something is good. Arguing with people online. Snapchat filters that smooth the skin and beautify the eyes.